Hello guys, welcome back once again at Building Your House in Ghana, level 7. Setting up your pillars and also filling the hole with concrete. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm setting up my pillars right now. The materials for the iron rods, I will give it to you later. I use 16 iron rods. I use 32 pieces. Initially I used 32 pieces, but later they told me to buy more. So let's say I use 34 pieces, and I think the price is 94.3. So later I use so I use 16 and then 14 and I use 10 iron rods. Okay, so the 14 I use 21, and I think the cost, I'll put the prices over there so you see. Okay, and then after that I use a binding wire. The binding wire costs about 50 Ghana. I don't know where you buy it from, but I bought 3 of them. Yeah, so so the total was about 5,166 for the materials, okay, for only the iron rods and the binding wire. And then the steel bender per day, not actually per day, I give to them as contract. So they took 1,400 Ghana cedis. Yes, and so this is it. Guys, yeah, so this is it. I think the iron rods, the pillars, I think he did it, I don't know, I think he did it 10 feet, I think so. I don't know, actually I think it was 7. Yeah, 7 feet, yeah, 7 feet. Yeah, I think it is 7 feet. Yeah, so initially I told you about the column. So each column will have iron rods in it. Okay, you see the sticks holding the iron rods, yeah, and then the string wires. It is to position it at 90 degrees angle. Okay, yeah, so the string wire and then the yardstick is supposed to straighten it, position it, at the right angle. And then the string wire will also tell us if it is bending. Okay, so this is how it is. They're doing a good job. They know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why you have to get a skilled a skilled mason to do the job. Okay, yeah, so yeah, they're doing a good job. Yeah, you're doing a good job. So the things you need are you need a mat. Okay, I will show you what a mat is. How you see the thing on the floor right now? You see the thing on the floor? It looks like a mat. Yeah, that is a mat, iron rod mat. Yeah, that thing over there. Yes, and then the one over there, the other side, the long one is the iron rod for the pillars. Okay, yeah, so this is it. You know what I'm saying? Some of the pillars have been set already. They are waiting to set up the others, and then everything will be all right. So this is how it is. When you are doing the mat, make sure that they pour concrete on the ground first, because the mat needs a solid ground where it can actually it needs a solid ground. Okay, and then after that you put your iron rod pillar on it. Okay, so this is how it is. And so first you need to pour the concrete on the ground, spread it, let it dry a little bit. Then after that you place the iron rod mat on the pillar, on the concrete, and after that you place the just like that, just like this. Okay, He placed it over there, and he's doing a good job. Yeah, this guy is a skilled mason. And I think he said he has about 30 something work experience. Yeah, that's a lot of work experience, man. Yeah, that's really interesting. Yep. So this is it, guys. So after that, they'll pour the concrete on the mat and at the base of the iron rod pillar. Okay. So this is how you have to do it. Make sure that you are doing the right thing. Okay. Make sure you're doing the right thing. That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. And this thing, they can use one day to do it. Yeah, just one day. They don't need 2 days to do it. Okay, you know, depending on the what do you call it? The size of the building. Okay. Yeah, depending on the size of the building. Mine is tiny. I don't have a lot. So this is it. The operator came. You know, so we are filling the hole with concrete. Okay. So after that, you fill the hole with concrete, and then you can now start laying the blocks. Okay. So I came back to the site and I was very angry with them. Yeah, my initial mason, I gave him the audacity to actually be the leader, you know, but he actually wasn't up to the standard. You know, he disobeyed a lot of rules. I told him I need one laborer to work on the stone. On the sand, and 2 laborers to work on the stones. Then 2 laborers to push the wheelbarrow. I came back and I saw 1 person on the stone, 3 laborers on the stones, and I got 3 laborers working on the wheelbarrow, putting the concrete in a hole. Plus operator and operator boy. In other words, and then 2 masons. So in other words, I have 11 people. You get what I'm saying? More than the previous concrete work I did. 11 people working on the field. And guess what? They use about, less than probably maybe 3 hours to finish the work. Yes, they use less than 3 hours to finish the work. You know what I'm saying? Less than 3 hours to finish the work, and I was pissed. I told him, I said, I need only 5 laborers. Why 7 laborers? And he was like, You know what I'm saying? So, I took the position from him, gave to another mason to be the leader, And the thing is, I gave the other mason a lot of money, and then for him, I actually reduced his money so that I can compensate for the extra people who he actually brought on the website. You know what I'm saying, on the workplace. So he's gonna pay for it. Yeah, 50 Ghana every day. I'm supposed to pay 2. Sometimes, depending on the work, I pay him, let's say, 250. But sometimes for the rest, I'm going to pay him 200 so that you can pay for it. Yeah, every day 50 so that you can pay for it. So I paid each laborer 180 Ghana. Yes, 180 Ghana to work on the concrete work. Yeah. So this is it, guys. Yeah, he's gonna pay for it, and I wasted a lot of money. So I'll see you guys. God bless you. Bye.